I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever, forever. Because my man, Jeff Bezos, wants to do just that. And let me just say, if I was the second most richest man on earth with 170.4 billion, because the 0.4 is very important, right? Most of us will never see that 0.4 in our lives, right? That 0.4 is very important. He basically wants to make us immortal. And is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? It's good in some ways, bad in others, and that's what I intend to talk about today. So he's basically assembled, like the Avengers, a top bunch of scientists to basically reverse disease and death. All right? Now, this is something that we all have in our body called telomeres, right? Now, I saw this demonstration from another video, but I'm just going to try and demonstrate it myself back to you guys. Basically, broken English. All right? Think of these little red caps as the plastics on shoelaces. You know, those little protective plastic pieces of plastic on the ends of shoelaces. And once those plastic pieces fall off, your shoelaces quickly go downhill after that, right? So we're trying to make these things stay on there for as long as possible. Because once they slowly go away, that's when you're really, really old, right? So to reverse that with gene editing would be quite a remarkable feat of engineering, right? So reading from this website today, The Bite, Jeff Bezos' startup hires top scientists to defeat death. Now he'll help lead the company in its mission to reverse disease, apparently. This is a quick little read, but I want to get more into the... Well, I want to get deeper into this in a second, whether we should or not, and what it would mean for humanity if we ever did go down this path, right? Well, just like the Avengers, anti-agers assemble. Amazon founder and Elon Musk's favorite punching bag, apparently, Jeff Bezos is assembling a team of top scientists to assist in his dream of developing immortality technology. This is interesting, right? So the billionaire is funneling a lot of money. Don't forget the 0.4, right? He's funneling his money into anti-aging startup dubbed Alto Labs, which formally launched on Wednesday. I think it was last Wednesday now, something like that. So the project has recently recruited Hal Barron, formerly the chief scientific officer at the pharmaceutical giant, that one right there, who has now been tapped as Alto Labs CEO. Now, I am deeply honored to have been offered this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, he says, to lead such a unique company with a transformative mission to reverse disease and death. Barron said in a press release from the startup. Now, this is the press release right here. I'm not going to read any of this, but if you guys want to pause it at any point in time, then please do so. We almost finished? I think we're almost finished. There we go. Whew. Now, Barron joins a veritable team of scientists tasked with defeating death, including this doctor right here, which apparently is the winner of the 2012 Nobel Prize in Medicine for his work in stem cell research. And this woman right here, the co-winner of the 2020 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for her role in developing the gene editing tool CRISPR. Now, we could make a whole video about CRISPR, but this is, if this technology really gets utilized to its full potential, I mean, we could cure absolutely anything. All right, we could do pretty much anything we wanted to the human body. We could grow more legs. We could grow, if you cut your arm off, let's say you walk on the railway track and bam, there goes your arm. With this technology, we could regrow your arm like a lizard would with his tail. This is incredible, right? Basically that guy from the Amazing Spider-Man movie who turned into a lizard, right? That guy. Anyway, along with a team of powerful scientists and researchers, now the Bezos startup also announced that it has basically secured more than $3 billion in funding at launch, right? This is amazing. So they're obviously going places, this company. Now, Bezos isn't the only uber wealthy investor helping fund Alto Labs either. All right, now Russian billionaire, this guy right here, is also pitching in to help develop anti-aging technology. Now, at the startup's core is their mission of achieving biological reprogramming. Now, this is a method of essentially rejuvenating cells after they've matured In theory, cells could then do things like repair your body as it ages and even cure age-related diseases like dementia. This would be incredible, right? So only time will tell if this billionaire-backed venture can actually help us stay young forever. That didn't sound like the song I just sang, did it? Why did I sing the song just like that? I don't know. But basically, if nothing else, at least we'll learn that if all this money in the world, along with the team of top scientists, can't defeat death, then perhaps nothing will, right? So now I want to get to the situation of, well, should we cure death? This is a very interesting question. So there are a lot of psychopaths in business. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, where the fuck am I going with this conversation? I'll get there. All right, there are a lot of psychopaths in business and in general, people that are highly driven to get what they want and they shit on the little guy. All right, the little guy being the young generation that is always growing up. There's always a younger generation that's growing up that's trying to become maybe something like this someday, you know, well, uber wealthy. And if people are constantly living to a point where we don't die, or we die very, very, very old, like 150, 200, then how will the younger generation ever adapt to our world, to this changing world that's never happened before, where the human race is quite literally living almost forever, right? I mean, there are sharks in the ocean that have lived for 500 plus years, apparently. There are turtles, there are tortoises, I think, that have lived for well over 100 years. I mean, animals can do this. And with gene editing technology, we should be able to do this at some point as well. But it would basically disturb the natural order of things in the world of business and just living. The uber rich would constantly be uber rich, and the young would just find it hard to make anything of themselves in life because the older generation are clearly not dying. So how can the younger generation make their way in life to take over from where the oldies haven't died, right? Am I making any sense? Hopefully. So I quickly Googled this, right? Psychopaths in business. Well, about 1% of the general population meets the criteria for psychopathy. How do I properly pronounce this one? That's an interesting one. Psychopathy, all right. So basically, the psychopaths in business is a lot higher, okay? It's a lot higher in the world of business than in the general population. Now, figures of around 3 to 4% have been cited for more senior positions in business. Now, there's a bit of a misconception when it comes to psychopaths that, oh, if you're a psychopath, you have to kill people. No, that's not true. There are many psychopaths out there. Probably the majority of psychopaths out there don't kill people. It just makes their mind, you know, more business savvy and more ready to go get and do things, and do things at any cost whatsoever, any cost kind of thing, right? So when it comes to this technology, I think you need to find the right balance, right? There needs to be a natural order of things. Yes, if we could live a little longer, that'd be great, but I think living forever is too long. It would also mess with our mental psyche. I don't think anyone should be alive for that long, 150, 200. It would just basically mess you up mentally to the point where you wouldn't care about anything or anyone other than yourself. And at that point, you probably wouldn't even care about yourself either. You've just lived for too long. So yeah, there's a lot of things to think about, mental, physical, and the generation that's growing up as well, right? What do you guys think about this? All right, we're talking about videos every single day on this channel, but of course we also are on channel 1, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at TallBoyGareth. I've been Tall, my name's Gareth, and I'll see you beautiful people for tomorrow's video. See ya.